Your soulmate took your photo to a psychic. They just got numb when the psychic revealed you are. My beloved child, your soulmate never expected an ordinary photograph to change everything. What began as a simple moment of curiosity turned into something they still cannot explain. A few days ago, they found themselves staring at your picture for far longer than usual. There was something in your eyes that felt familiar, yet impossible to understand. The feeling became so intense that they made a decision they never thought they would make. They took your photo to a psychic, hoping to receive a simple answer. They expected a few vague words, a harmless observation, and nothing more. But the moment the psychic looked at your picture, the entire atmosphere shifted. The room became silent. The psychic stopped speaking. Their expression changed so suddenly that your soulmate felt a chill run through their body. Don't skip, because what happened next left them completely numb. Something huge is waiting for you. The psychic continued staring at your photo as though they were seeing something hidden beneath the surface. Seconds felt like minutes. Your soulmate began to feel uncomfortable because no answer was coming. Then, without warning, the psychic whispered something that made the air feel heavier. They said that the person in the photograph carries a presence that cannot be ignored. Not because of power. Not because of fame. Not because of wealth. But because their life is connected to a story that has not fully revealed itself yet. Your soulmate tried to laugh it off, believing it was simply another dramatic prediction. Yet the psychic refused to look away from your picture. They kept studying every detail as if they were trying to solve a mystery. Stay till the end, because this is where everything becomes even stranger. What shocked your soulmate most was what happened after that. The psychic suddenly began describing pieces of your personality that nobody should have known. Quiet struggles. Hidden emotions. Moments when you felt misunderstood. Dreams you rarely share with anyone. Your soulmate sat frozen because every word sounded painfully accurate. Then came the revelation that changed everything. The psychic said, "This person is not who others think they are." The room fell silent once again. Your soulmate waited for an explanation, but instead the psychic slowly shook their head and said there was much more they needed to see before revealing the full truth. That was the exact moment your soulmate realized this visit was becoming something far bigger than a simple reading. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because the next thing the psychic uncovered about you would leave your soulmate questioning everything they thought they knew about your connection. Something huge is waiting for you. A strange silence settled over the room after those words were spoken. Your soulmate expected the psychic to continue immediately, but instead they closed their eyes and held your photograph in both hands. It was almost as if they were listening to something that could not be heard. The seconds stretched on endlessly. Your soulmate tried asking questions, but the psychic raised a hand and asked them not to interrupt. That request alone was unusual because this psychic was known for speaking constantly during readings. Yet now, they seemed completely focused on one thing: your picture. Don't skip, because what happened next is the reason your soulmate has not been able to stop thinking about you. Something huge is waiting for you. Without opening their eyes, the psychic began describing a path that seemed impossible to understand. They spoke about doors that had closed in your life, opportunities that disappeared without explanation, and moments that felt like setbacks at the time. But according to them, those moments were not random. They said every delay had quietly pushed you towards something far greater than you could currently see. Your soulmate listened carefully, wondering how someone could know so much from a single photograph. Then the psychic revealed something even more surprising. They said the reason people often misunderstand you is because they only see one chapter of your story. They judge the surface while completely missing the deeper truth. Stay till the end, because the deeper truth was only beginning to emerge. The psychic finally opened their eyes and stared directly at your soulmate. Their voice became unusually serious. They said, "The person in this photo carries a future that will surprise everyone who doubted them." Those words echoed through the room. Your soulmate immediately asked what that meant, but the psychic did not answer right away. Instead, they pointed at your photograph and said that one day, people who overlooked you would be shocked by how much they failed to understand. The psychic insisted this was not about luck. It was not about coincidence. It was about a hidden transformation already taking place beneath the surface. Your soulmate felt completely numb hearing this because it sounded nothing like the person they thought they knew. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because the next revelation forced your soulmate to confront a truth that changed the entire reason they brought your photo there in the first place. Something huge is waiting for you. Then something happened that neither your soulmate nor the psychic expected. The psychic suddenly leaned closer to your photograph as if they had noticed a detail that was not there before. Their expression changed instantly. What had started as curiosity now looked more like disbelief. Your soulmate could see it clearly. The psychic was trying to understand something that did not fit any pattern they had seen before. The room became so quiet that even the smallest sound felt loud. Your soulmate asked if something was wrong, but the psychic remained silent for several moments. When they finally spoke, their voice was lower than before. They said, "This is becoming much bigger than I first thought." Don't skip, because the next few words completely altered the direction of the reading. Something huge is waiting for you. The psychic explained that most photographs reveal predictable energies, familiar stories, and ordinary emotional patterns. But according to them, your picture felt different. They described it as looking at a book with several hidden chapters locked away from view. Every time they thought they understood the story, another layer appeared beneath it. Your soulmate felt a chill hearing this. They had only wanted answers about your connection, yet now the conversation seemed centered entirely around you. Then came another revelation. The psychic said you have spent much of your life carrying strengths that even you may not fully recognize. Whenever challenges appeared, you found a way forward, even when nobody expected you to. The strange part was that the psychic kept repeating one sentence: "They are far more important than they realize." Stay till the end, because the reason behind those words left your soulmate speechless. A few moments later, the psychic placed your photograph on the table and looked directly at your soulmate. They explained that the greatest misunderstanding surrounding you is that people often mistake your quiet moments for weakness. In reality, they said, those quiet moments are where your greatest growth has been happening. According to the psychic, many people see only what is visible on the outside, while completely missing the determination, resilience, and hidden purpose developing beneath the surface. Your soulmate felt their heart race because the description sounded uncannily accurate. Then the psychic revealed that your story is approaching a turning point, one that could change how others see you forever. But before explaining what that turning point is, they uncovered a secret about your future that made your soulmate lose all ability to speak. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because what the psychic revealed next was the exact reason they became numb the moment they looked at your photograph. Something huge is waiting for you. Just when your soulmate thought they had heard the most shocking part of the reading, the psychic slowly pushed your photograph across the table and took a deep breath. For the first time, they seemed genuinely unsettled. Not afraid, not worried, simply stunned. They explained that there was one detail they had been avoiding because they wanted to make absolutely certain before saying it aloud. Your soulmate immediately leaned forward, desperate to know what could possibly be so important. The psychic studied your picture one last time and said, "The person in this photograph is standing much closer to a major life shift than anyone realizes." Those words hit your soulmate like a wave. They had expected answers about feelings and relationships, but this sounded much bigger. Don't skip, because the reason behind that statement changed everything. Something huge is waiting for you. The psychic went on to explain that some people spend years searching for their purpose while unknowingly walking away from it again and again. But according to what they were seeing, your path was different. They claimed that events which once looked like mistakes were actually preparing you for something important. Every disappointment, every delay, every unexpected detour had quietly moved you toward a destination that was becoming impossible to avoid. Your soulmate listened in complete silence as the psychic described a future where people who underestimated you would struggle to understand how far you had come. What shocked them most was the certainty in the psychic's voice. There was no hesitation. No guessing. Just confidence. Stay till the end, because the next revelation made your soulmate question whether your connection was ever ordinary to begin with. Then the psychic revealed the detail that left your soulmate completely numb. They said your photograph carried the sign of someone whose influence reaches far beyond what can currently be seen. Not influence through status or attention, but through the lasting impact you leave on people's lives. The psychic explained that your presence has already changed more hearts and minds than you realize, even when nobody says it out loud. That statement immediately made your soulmate think about all the unexpected ways you had affected them. Suddenly, memories they had overlooked started making sense. Conversations they once dismissed felt important. Small moments seemed much larger than before. And as they sat there trying to process everything, the psychic quietly revealed that the most important truth about you had not even been spoken yet. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because the next secret hidden within your photograph is the one your soulmate will never forget for the rest of their life. Something huge is waiting for you. What happened next was so unexpected that your soulmate later struggled to explain it. The psychic stopped talking altogether and continued staring at your photograph as though they were seeing a scene unfold in real time. The silence became uncomfortable. Your soulmate waited for an answer, but none came. Nearly a full minute passed before the psychic finally spoke again. Their voice was calm, yet there was something unusual in it. They said that the strongest message connected to your photo was not about the past. It was not even about the present. It was about something approaching faster than anyone realizes. The psychic claimed that a chapter of your life is quietly moving toward completion, even if you cannot see it yet. Don't skip, because this is where the mystery becomes even deeper. Something huge is waiting for you. The psychic then described a pattern they believed had followed you for years. According to them, whenever you were close to a breakthrough, confusion seemed to appear. Whenever clarity was near, distractions arrived. Whenever progress was possible, unexpected obstacles stood in the way. But they insisted those obstacles never truly defeated you. In fact, they said each challenge had secretly strengthened qualities within you that could not have developed any other way. Your soulmate listened carefully because the description sounded remarkably familiar. Then the psychic revealed something that caused the entire room to fall silent once again. They said you are much closer to receiving answers than you think. Answers about yourself. Answers about your direction. Answers that have remained hidden for far too long. Stay till the end, because the reason those answers are finally approaching will leave your soulmate speechless. Then came the statement that your soulmate still replays in their mind. The psychic pointed directly at your photograph and said, "This person has been preparing for something important without even realizing it." Those words immediately caught your soulmate's attention. Preparing for what? They asked the question instantly. But instead of answering directly, the psychic explained that some of the biggest moments in life arrive quietly. There are no warnings. No dramatic announcements. One ordinary day suddenly becomes unforgettable. According to the psychic, you are moving toward one of those moments now. A moment capable of changing how you see yourself and how others see you. Your soulmate felt completely numb hearing this because they had never imagined your photograph would reveal so much. Yet the psychic insisted the biggest revelation was still ahead. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because the truth they uncovered next is the exact reason your soulmate left that reading unable to think about anything else. Something huge is waiting for you. The atmosphere in the room felt completely different now. What had begun as a simple reading had turned into something your soulmate could not walk away from. They kept looking back and forth between the psychic and your photograph, hoping for a clear explanation. Instead, the psychic became unusually thoughtful. It was as though they were carefully deciding how much they should reveal. After a long pause, they finally spoke. They said that your picture carried one of the rarest patterns they had encountered in years. Not rare because it was dramatic, but rare because it showed someone who had been quietly transforming while the world remained unaware. Your soulmate felt a rush of emotions hearing those words. Don't skip, because the next revelation is where everything begins connecting together. Something huge is waiting for you. The psychic explained that many people spend their lives trying to become someone else. They chase approval, attention, and validation. But according to what they were seeing, your journey has been different. Every challenge you faced pushed you closer to discovering who you truly are. The strange part was that the psychic kept returning to the same idea. They said your greatest strength is something most people overlook. It is not what you say. It is not what you own. It is not how others describe you. It is the way you continue moving forward when circumstances suggest you should stop. Your soulmate immediately thought about moments when you kept going despite setbacks that would have discouraged most people. Stay till the end, because the psychic then revealed why this strength matters so much right now. A look of certainty appeared on the psychic's face. They pointed toward your photograph and said that a major realization is approaching, not just for you, but for the people connected to your life. According to them, individuals who once misunderstood your value will begin seeing you differently. Situations that seemed confusing will start making sense. Pieces of a puzzle that felt scattered will slowly come together. Your soulmate sat there completely numb because the reading no longer sounded like a collection of predictions. It sounded like a story already unfolding. Then the psychic leaned forward and revealed something that made your soulmate's heart race. They said the reason your photo stood out so strongly was because you are standing on the edge of a turning point that cannot be postponed much longer. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because the truth behind that turning point is the very secret that left your soulmate unable to forget this reading long after it ended. Something huge is waiting for you. A powerful realization began settling over your soulmate as the reading moved forward. By now, they had almost forgotten why they brought your photograph in the first place. Every answer seemed to lead to an even bigger question. The psychic looked exhausted, as though they had spent hours studying your energy even though only a short amount of time had passed. Then they quietly said something that immediately captured your soulmate's attention. They said the most remarkable thing about you is not what has already happened in your life, it is what has not happened yet. Those words echoed through the room. Your soulmate could feel their heart beating faster because it sounded like a major revelation was finally approaching. Don't skip. Because what came next is the reason this reading became impossible to forget. Something huge is waiting for you. The psychic explained that there are moments in life when everything appears ordinary on the surface, yet beneath that surface, important changes are already taking place. According to them, you are currently living through one of those moments. They described it as standing in front of a door that has not fully opened yet. Most people would walk past that door without noticing it. But in your case, the psychic insisted the door is impossible to avoid. Every experience, every lesson, every challenge you have faced has quietly guided you toward it. Your soulmate listened carefully as the psychic revealed that the coming chapter of your life will bring clarity where confusion once existed. Questions that have followed you for years may finally begin receiving answers. Stay till the end, because the true meaning of this door left your soulmate completely speechless. Then came a statement so unexpected that your soulmate sat frozen in place. The psychic looked directly at your photograph and said, "This person is about to discover how much they truly matter." For a moment, nobody spoke. The psychic explained that many people spend years underestimating their own impact. They fail to see how deeply they influence the lives around them. But according to what they were seeing, a series of events is approaching that will make your importance impossible to ignore. Not only for you, but for others as well. Your soulmate immediately thought about the countless moments when you may have doubted yourself without realizing how much you meant to the people around you. And just when they believed the reading had finally reached its peak, the psychic uncovered one final secret hidden within your photograph, a secret so surprising that it changed the entire meaning of everything they had revealed before. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Because the final truth is the exact reason your soulmate left that room completely numb. Something huge is waiting for you.